That's recording there. That's recording there. Test, test, 1, 2, testing.
For fuck's sake.
Right. I think it's good to go, mate.
What episode is this now? 15?
I don't know. It's been a bit. I want to say a tiny little hiatus, Joe. To be honest.
Just a small one.
Yeah.
In month maybe? Month,
Yeah.
2 months? I don't know. Can't
We got
remember.
we
I
got
know
bored of this.
all I know is we were talking about Nosferatu. And that film
Mm.
came out in January. So
Yeah. That fucking put a pin in this podcast, isn't it?
yeah.
It's like a little kid with a toy. Like, I'm bored of this now. Fuck this.
Yeah. And now we've just found it at the back of the toy box and gone, oh, I want to play with this a little bit now, see if I still enjoy it.
Yeah. Or like my parents used to do, my mum used to do when I was a kid, like have a spring clean out or something of my toys,
Yeah.
and be like, right, we're gonna get rid of this now. Be like, oh no, I remember that actually. No, I want to keep that now. And now I haven't played it in 6 months. Be like, no, I missed that camel fucking figure or
Yeah,
something.
I have a gripe with my mother because of that. Well, she basically took a load of my old Power Rangers to a car boot sale, and
Shit,
they're
profit or
some of them are worth a pretty penny now. I had a fucking die cast, um, what's it called, Megazord.
oh yeah,
I
that's
had the
I don't have a clue
what
what
was
that
it,
means. I know
metal
Power Rangers, but I don't fucking know Megazord. Not geek
Megazord.
like.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the Megazord, the fucking big robot that they jump into,
Oh, you mean the ones where they all like this?
they combine.
Yeah, this
Dragon
combined. Yeah,
Sword. But
yeah.
I had Lion Sword, Shark Sword, Eagle, all that. And they
Uh,
yeah, so it was all metal and you could combine them all together to make the big one and then I found out my mother took them to a car boot sale and got rid of them. I used to love those as well.
how much do you think it is now? How much does that value of at?
I I don't know, it's probably worth something, but I don't know how much. It's probably worth a bit now because it was the metal ones, because
Hmm.
they were like quite nice models as well. I remember begging for those when I was a kid.
What's the right pronunciation of that toy? Specific toy?
The Megazord.
It's called just called Megazord, is it?
Well, actually no, it was the Wild Force Power Rangers Megazord.
Okay. For any people watching, I'll ping the price of it right here. Boom. That's how much it was. Oh. Dun, dun, dun.
See, it's either gonna be oh no or
That's all right.
fiver.
Yeah. If
Shite.
it's if it was a bad price, I'd put the Price is Right sound. Brum, bum, 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 do that.
Yeah.
I uh
Um,
I used to love Price is Right. Like
all those game shows remind me of like my nan's house. Like
Challenge.
Bullseye.
Yeah,
You
I
seen
didn't watch
that?
didn't watch
Bully the
much
Bull.
Bulls. Didn't watch much Bullseye myself. I know of it, but I wasn't like
Yeah,
really into it.
I think Bullseye. It was well before my time anyway.
Hmm.
But it was just one of those. Oh, what was? Yeah, it was like Challenge and um, what was the other
Yeah.
one called? The TV show, and you would see like Takeshi's Castle on it and Unbeatable Bamzuki, all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I remember when it was called Bravo.
That's it. Yeah,
Oh, is that it?
that's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking of that. And
Fucking
they'd have
Bravo,
like,
mate.
yeah, it'd be like, ooh, look at these wacky Japanese guys doing some things on inflatables, and then it'd be
Yeah.
like Takeshi's Castle and all that. I love all that stuff. Ninja Warrior, the original Ninja Warrior.
I found Bravo a little bit like I don't know, a bit edgy, bit raunchy at certain points.
Yeah, they'd have
Like
like
challenge was
question.
safe. You'd be like,
Yeah,
play your cards right, Dale supermarket sweep and all that. And then
yeah, I was thinking of that.
Bravo would be like fucking Road Wars, and it'd be
Fucking hell.
like it'd be like after 10 o'clock, you'd be like, whoa, Jesus Christ, did they like to show that?
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah.
As a
So
kid, anyway.
we went on a bit of a Road Wars thing on the weekend, didn't we?
Yeah, kind of love Road
Watching
Wars,
Road.
mate.
Yeah.
Something
Just
about it.
watching the like most random British clip, and then he'd slip to an American freeway, and we're like, "Oh fucking hell, fucking hell, is a fucking crash, fuck!" And then the police officer like, "You can get away, fucking hell,
Yeah.
Officer
Or was it?
Pat."
Or was in Slough or Luton or something like that. We're back
Yeah.
in Luton.
Today, Officer Pat, Officer Darren, and Officer Derek are on the prowl.
He was Road Wars, and he was another one as well. I can't remember the other one. It's slipped my mind right now. Police Interceptors. That was it. Fucking
Yeah.
Police Interceptors. And Police Interceptors was better for me. It's personally, I found that better because it was the most minor crimes on that. It'd be like pulling over a little Citroen Saxo and be like, "It smells like fucking ganja in here, boys." They pull like a scared little deer in the head, like 16-year-old kid out of a car and be like, "What's this? A quarter of a spliff? You're getting nicked." And be like six policemen like taking him like he's a little kid, like,
You're fucking done.
"Yeah, you're fucking done in, mate. You lost your license." It's just always like minor
That's
stuff.
it. Your kids, their grandkids, gonna be on their record. All right.
It's like I remember one specific one as well. It was like a random guy. They pulled him over. He's like, "I can smell alcohol on you, mate. Can I get breathalyzed? Can I get breathalyzed?" They did it like multiple times, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna need backup. Need fucking backup." Speaking to people, brought like six other cops or six other policemen just for this one guy breathalyzing him. He's like, "Yeah, showing clear, but I could smell booze on him. Bring him to the station." They brought him to the station, and then when they do, then they like bring up like text because
Yeah.
obviously it's gone on for so long. Yeah, brought up text and been like, later that night, the guy was released because he was under the limit. Like they did all of that, and he's under the limit. Like it's like fuck's sake.
You have the right to remain silent. Everything you do can be held against you. You've
I
been
think
drinking. You've been drinking the dirty water, mate.
I think the police interceptors one is when they have the little like spinning policeman. I think I'll put it up if I can
Yeah.
find it, but it's
Yeah.
like they have him crossed armed and they spin him. He's like, "PC Darren likes fucking
Oh
Monster
yeah.
Munch flaming hot crisps." Yeah, and they always are the most worst stats ever. Like sports Crystal Palace. Like what? Okay. Favorite movie is Con Air. Like, of course it is. Yeah.
Yeah. The other TV shows that are on those type of channels is like How It's Made. I know you're a connoisseur of How It's Made
Yeah,
back in the old Twitch days. But yeah, the what I find interesting, or what I'm more interested in when I'm watching those shows, is the machines that are making the How It's Made. They're so specific.
yeah,
You know, if you know, like you look at like a, I don't know, a pasta making machine. It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like the big thing that turns around, and then you got, I don't know. There's loads of different things that I just like. I'm watching it, and I always like. It's mental to me that there's machines that are made for one specific thing. It's like, oh, that machine, that crushes the potatoes into a certain shape for the crisps,
Yeah, yeah.
like
Or like
Pringles.
or like this machine bends that just a certain angle, then it moves on to the next thing.
Yeah,
It's just a machine
marbles.
to bend things.
Yeah, there was like I was
Marbles,
watching the
yeah.
thing that, yeah, it's just, the one, and then you got the crazy ones then, which are like in India and in like China and Japanese, almost in Japanese, but they're like not got any shoes on, and they're just fucking smashing away at things, and you're like, oh my god, this guy's gonna like lose a foot. Have you ever seen those ones?
What's it called? OSHA in it. It's a
What's that now?
I can't remember the term now. I gotta search it. It's like basically it's a health and safety company.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's none of it. You're watching people as well, like
Yeah.
working on
It's
the oil rigs, and they're like slamming chains around things and pulling things out and changing. It's like I can just about fucking screw a nail in the wall. I even got that wrong. Screw a nail.
Yeah. Have you ever done anything like that where it's caused like huge damage? Or you haven't worth the
Um,
risk of it. If you're like, "Oh, I am risking that. I'm gonna call my dad or I'm gonna call some
yeah, my
fucking
entire
contractor."
fucking my entire fucking house. No, well, you saw my fence skills the other day. See that?
Yeah.
Just drilling not rusty, like rotten panels in the wall just to cover up the gate because I haven't got new fences yet, which is what I'm doing this weekend. Actually, I'm putting fences up and rotivating the grass and trying to be a
Fucking
proper
Joss.
man, proper manly man.
Men
Doing
jobs.
doing some fucking groundwork. Fucking spit
PC
everywhere.
Darren. Yeah, I
See,
remember when I
Darren
first
loves
moved
to
here.
rotivate his garden. Sorry.
Like, when I first moved here in this house, um, we were renovating one of the rooms because it was like a bit outdated and stuff. We thought we'd just give it a fresh, like new skirting boards and new plaster and all that. And I took the radiator off the wall because I wanted to obviously let the plaster do it all the way from floor to ceiling.
Mm.
So I took it off the wall, and he wasn't coming in till like a couple of days. But I took it off in preparation because I can't plaster.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I'm not going to do. Like, but didn't think about it then. Just took the radiator off the wall. Turned the water off at the time because obviously if I took the rad off, he would just piss out the fucking valves and everything. Turned it off, and I was like, "That's fine." And then later that night,
it's
I was
just
like, "Huh?"
upstairs.
Upstairs, yeah. Didn't think of it. Later that night, I was like, "Oh, fine now. It's, radiator's off." It was like evening. It was like we turned the water back on now, so we could have a shower and all, and do the dishes or whatever. And all we could hear was like what's that? What's that like?
Oh
Went
shit.
upstairs. Obviously you have like two valves, like one here, and the radiator that connects into either side, isn't it? And upstairs, they're just pissing out of them, like water all over the floor. Literally
Oh,
buckets of it. And I was like, oh my God. Like, we just like smashing towels down, get the water off, get the mains off, turn the mains off. And we was like, this is bad. Like, because he was the original flooring, it
bedroom
was
as
like
well.
gaps. We came downstairs, it was like little droplets coming to the ceiling. Like,
Oh
it's like,
fuck.
oh my God. It's like just mega bad.
God.
But yeah, we cleared it up. It hasn't, it's dried up and everything since. But luckily it's no watermarks. I think we caught it really early. But
Shit.
at the time, which was bad, was if you have on the cap of a radiator, you have a valve you can turn and you like shut that
Yeah.
off. But
Yeah.
water was still getting through when that was shut off, obviously, somehow. Either it unscrewed itself or it screwed back down.
Oh
There's still like a leak.
shit.
So at that point, because I took the radiator off, I had no time to put it on. It was just manic. I had to like bend the fucking copper pipe. So it was like that. It bent it on itself, and that closed the seal. It closed the seal on a straight pipe like that. So it was almost like crimped. But
Yeah.
because it was crimped, it then created a split there as well on the side of the crimp.
Oh, they went like, ah.
No, but luckily that crimp then was just making a little like drip. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, just get a bucket into that. Like, get a bucket into that.
just
A drip is fine.
Just
So
picture
then
like a
eventually,
cartoon when when like it's like oh fucking put your thumb in there, put your thumb in there, like so fucking head on that toe, and it just keeps popping up everywhere. That's like a stupid, that's like silent cartoon episode, and then the boss comes back and the entire building's flooded. Like,
yeah. Or
yeah,
like
I had
they do a shot. They do a shot from the outside the building, and it's like a fat like.
it's like tweet, tweet, tweet. All the people outside like,
Oh,
but yeah,
the boss comes back and he goes to the front door. As soon as he opens the front door, take it out with the water. Fucking hell! Just his shoes are left.
no. What happened is the shoes are left. The door gets slammed into a wall, and then he opens the door and he's flat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh no, he opens the door. He opens the door and he's still on the door because he's stuck to it.
Opens the door. He just like folds off like a carpet.
Like a fucking level cartoons like that. Fucking hell, you don't get him like that anymore.
Nah, it's not stimulating enough, is it? You need fucking Coco Melon, don't you, or something, just to keep them going.
You know, I'd rather watch Tom and Jerry just slam fuck out of each other.
Yeah. What if they
Yeah, I had
didn't do it because of it? Maybe I don't know.
Or like there's no new like there's lots of things like
No violence.
it's like oh well there's not even that. It's like they there's a lot of cartoons like these days that are like, oh, that was on when I was a kid, but they'd like reinvented it. It's like,
Yeah.
there's Bob the Builder, but he's all like CG now. And then there was like, I don't know,
Mm.
fuck, there was one.
Right, just go on.
But yeah, there was yeah, they haven't done like a reboot of Tom and Jerry, have they? I don't suppose they can't because it's just
Why not?
absolute mindless violence.
Oh, it's the violence thing, you think?
Well, it's all it is. They just the mouse absolutely slamming fucking to the cat.
He's,
You heard the word cat and he needed to jump in. But
yeah.
yeah, I had something similar like that. The water, going back to that, I had something
Mm.
similar like that when I moved into my house. We had I can't remember the exact context, but I think we had the bath removed and we were having a new shower put in, and the like the faucet, like I don't know, the shower head and all that, we were
Mm.
having that changed,
Yeah.
and I noticed it was like it wasn't water coming out of it; it was like a driplet of it. And I thought, oh, I
Triplets.
should
It's a new, that's a new word.
droplet, yeah.
Say driplet, yeah.
Yeah, we need that come out at the bottom of the screen, driplet. But yeah, I I thought, oh, I'll just tighten it because sometimes if you don't turn the tap all the way, it's like,
Mm.
oh, I
Yeah, if
just
you
need to
don't
tighten it. Yeah,
tighten those
I thought it was
driplets up,
that. So I did
tighten the
this,
driplets, yeah.
tightened it. All I could do was in the house. I was on my own. I was on my own in the house. At this point, there was just fucking bare. There was nothing in the house. So we hadn't moved in. There was still like we hadn't painted it, we hadn't done anything, and the shower wasn't in the bathroom. I could just hear like didn't know where the stop clock was either in the house.
Stop clock.
Stop cock. Fucking hell. I'm struggling on my words tonight. I don't know where the
Stop that
fucking
cock.
stop clock. I don't know where the cock stopper was. But yeah, I fucking and all of a sudden then it just went out of the little spurt. I'm fucking making words up tonight. Spout, spurt.
Out,
Fuck me.
out the like the
Out,
the
out of the
rotary
flange.
flange.
The
Just making
rotisserie
it,
flange.
just making up DIY words at the rotisserie flange. That started to do driplets. Go on, yeah.
And I just shit myself and like because the plumber had been there that day. I just rang him and I was like, "What do I
Help!
do?" Like, yeah, and
Rotisserie
he was like,
flanges droplets. Right, calm down now, Joe. Calm down. We'll help you out.
yeah.
You're
I
getting
ended
your
up just
words mixed
putting
up, mate.
I ended up just putting a bucket there, and I found the clock stopper afterwards, and it all went off. So yeah, but I was shitting myself because where they had taken the boards up, there was like exposed bits of floor. And I thought, fuck, that's gonna go through the kitchen, and we had the downstairs ceiling done, plastered, and I was like, oh fuck, it's gonna fucking bow.
Belly, like, yeah. Yeah, worry about that. With my story, the ceiling going to belly like that, and he was going to start to pool the water. Scary shit, mate.
Houses are just the fucking worst.
Yeah.
It's just
No,
constant, isn't it?
I think no one prepared me for like probably twice or three times a month. I gotta YouTube something. I'd be like, how do I fix this?
Yeah.
Why is this
I
flashing? Like, that's another one I hate as well. Washing machine error codes.
ah,
It's like I
yeah.
had one a couple months ago in the midst of a washer dryer, cycle. It's like
Yeah.
ding 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 ding. It's like F226. It's like what? It's like right, Google that. Fucking Bosch F226 error. And it's like, yeah, maybe your drainage
Oh.
pipes are blocked. Take the drainage pipes. So it's back the fucking back there with a spanner light. It's like fucking take the pipes off. Shut the water off. The mains off, please, babe. Just get the. It's just like that's
Yeah,
fixed now. That's fixed. Sit down. Another thing crops up.
I still haven't figured it out. With my one of my issues in the house is the boiler. So I wanted to set a timer up on it, right? It's not
All
like
right.
it's not like a digital thing. It's one of the. It's like a dial. It's like a dial clock
Like an
thing, and you
analog
can.
one.
Yeah, yeah, and you can click the pins out and in for
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
want it to go on and when you want it to go off.
yeah, yeah.
And I found, luckily, it's an analog thing with that, but there was a QR code next to it, which was quite contrasting. Um, so a QR code,
Scan
I
it.
scanned it, and it was like PDF of
Sign up.
the yeah, sign up for your boiler now.
Sign up for a free account.
Sign up for 20% off. Anyway, the boiler, I was reading the thing, I was like, right, so it needs to be on automatic. So I click the thing, automatic. Then I flicked it to the times I wanted because you had to turn it. Whoa.
Just love this conversation. The first episode back from the hiatus. Just, I got my boiler right. I got to flick it, switch it, got gone.
Basically, I couldn't figure it out, and I still haven't figured it out. So I just fucking manually turned the heating on.
So is that the problem you try to do? Is trying to do a scheduling thing? So like
Yeah,
heating's
I
on
wanted
at
to come
7,
on.
heating's off at 6 or something like that. Some bullshit.
Yeah, that, but I couldn't figure it out, and it was like I was like, I'm gonna get a fucking hive. I'm getting a fucking hive. I don't fucking can't deal with it. I just want to do it on my
Yeah.
fucking phone.
I know. I still don't have that. I haven't gone digitized. What's the term?
So,
Smart. I haven't gone smart in my
yeah,
home yet.
well, lots of people say it's like great because you can like, you finish it up work, and then you just
Preheat.
yeah, and by the time you get home, it's nice and the same in the mornings. Like with like condensation and things like that, you can like set it so as you're waking up, it's like a nice warm house. The wind, all of it. It's like that's what I want. I don't want it on all the time. I just want it to be. But I just gave up, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh fuck it! I just fucking do it myself. Turn the dial on when we want it on.
Set it
Just
and
remember
forget
to
it,
turn
Joe.
it off. Yeah, that's what I want. Set and forget."
Just set it and forget it. Hive, not a sponsor. I haven't I haven't preheated my oven yet because I haven't made any food yet. I haven't got any. I think Alicia's gonna make risotto tonight. What are you having?
Oh, nice. I'm having yogurt and granola.
Or you haven't had a supper yet?
No, that's
That
my
is your
tea.
supper.
Yeah.
Oh, you're like um
Diet.
cutting the calories hard on the evenings, is it?
No, that is just my last meal of the day.
Well, granola, fruit, and yogurt.
Well, it's I think it's 250 grams. I'm not going to go into actually everything specific. It's yogurt, granola, peanut butter, and protein powder.
Right. So you don't have you only have one main savory meal a day then?
No, I have I have like a bagel and some turkey things in the morning.
Turkey things, yeah.
Then turkey rashers, like kind of like bacon. Um, kind of like bacon with none of the fun.
Set it
Um,
and forget it, baby.
yeah, and then I have rice and chicken and peas
Mm.
for my first dinner, and then I'll have like a wrap with some chicken and some spinach, and then
It's
I'll
going
have
good though,
the
right?
the yogurt. Yeah, it's going good. Yeah,
How's Petey?
PD, Pete. I was gonna say, Petey, isn't he? Isn't he? Wasn't he one of my work colleagues? That's a
No,
very
the guy who's helping you out,
that's
no?
a very niche severance joke. Um,
Is it niche? Wasn't it the come up the other day as
first thing,
most watched show in history now?
I suppose, yeah,
That's mental. It doesn't seem that way. Like how
yeah.
about
We usually
fucking Game of
seen
Thrones and all
Severance.
that?
Yeah, I
Like Game of
think it's just
Thrones
because
and shit like that seems bigger.
it's just all go. But yeah, back to PT.
Back to PT, yeah.
I I absolutely fucked my legs last night in like a good way. I was
Mm.
doing like a leg workout, and I swear I probably looked like I was giving birth. I was doing the leg press, and I was like,
Mm.
he was like, right, 1, 2, 3, and he gave me a little bit of a help on the way up, and I was like, fucking legs, I guess. And he's like, 10 more. I'm like, fuck you, huh? 10. Afterwards, I was like, yeah, nice, sweet, good workout.
Nice.
I'm one of them
Got
now.
did it hard now, mate. Yeah, you full
Yeah.
gym rat now.
Yeah, call me Jimmy Joe.
Jimmy Joe and PT, like.
Yeah, yeah. That's the duo. But
I'm back running. I'm not doing weights per se yet. I'm just dialing in the
mhm.
diet and the cardio, mate.
mm, we both be
Keeping that consistent.
we both look chiseled as fuck. If we in a year's time we'll do a comparison.
Yeah.
And
Do the
if I'm bigger, I know you know I fucking give up.
That's the
I
thing
ain't
I hate
giving
about
up.
that's the thing I hate about like fad diets and all that and like really being really restricted on myself is it doesn't seem sustainable. Like I'm not going to keep this going for the next 40 years or 50 years or wherever
Oh
I have
no.
left in my life.
I suppose it's like for me, I want to get to a point where I can be comfortable enough enjoying myself, you know, go out for a meal, have whatever dessert, but I also want to be like consistent with going to the gym and like
Hmm.
just
Just keeping
because
it going.
yeah, because I don't want to be. I don't think I'm ever going to be skinny and all that. I want to drop some of the pounds, man. I just want to drop some of the weight. Yeah, I want to drop
Just
a couple
shred it.
bra sizes.
Just get yoked.
Yeah, I want to be like in the future when I eventually have kids. I want to be. I don't want to be like. I don't want them to have like a parent with a dad with boobs. Like,
Hmm. I thought that with the little one. I was like, when he's older, I want him to be like, that's my dad over there. Look at that big dude. Like,
yeah, but like, where's your dad? Yeah.
not so much like, fucking Ronnie Coleman, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, I want to just be like, that's a fucking grizzly bear dad over there. Like, lifting
Yeah,
logs. You know what I mean, lifting logs and pushing cars.
yeah. I said that. I
But
was like, oh, I'd like to be. I want to prep myself for the wedding. I want to look good in a suit. I
yeah,
want to look back at those pictures of me and go, fucking, I would marry me as well.
yeah. Well, that's I guess that's a really good goal in it, wedding.
Yeah. It wasn't. It's not all for that. It was just like it. It's that's you know one of the reasons.
Yeah. Oh, fair play,
You
man.
know. No, it's good. I'm enjoying it as well, that's the main
How
thing.
how long have you been at it now then?
Um, Properly since December, but I've been going to the gym since about this time last year, actually.
Just a bit casual the first time, was it?
Yeah, it was more like just figure out what to do, just go there. But now it's like closing the rings and all that.
I know I haven't done any kind of thing today. I tend to go for a run with Humphrey now, the dog,
Hmm. Do you keep up
because
with you?
I for a dog of his size, I usually got to pull him because he's like stopping. He's like a sniffy type dog. He sniffs everything. He wants to sniff
Yeah.
that for a good 10 minutes, or he wants to take a piss, wants to shit. Like so, like a bit stop starty with him.
And then you got to take a
But
shit and he's got to pick you as up.
yeah, yeah. Um, but it's not too bad because I'm not particularly the fittest than I used to be. So it's all right to just take a stop with him sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's getting there. It's getting there. It also pays a walk because that's sometimes annoying. It's like I go for like a run or something, come back, and then I gotta walk home free for like 45 minutes. I'm like, can't be bothered. Can't
Hmm.
bother to do both at the same time. Sometimes I'll pair it
Get
together.
a doggy treadmill.
It's some dystopian about that, though, isn't it? I always thought that.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Putting
about
a dog on a treadmill, like.
dog on a treadmill. Yeah, I was thinking about getting like an exercise bike or a treadmill in the future, actually, for myself, not for the dog.
See, the only problem I have with that is it sounds like a good idea at the time, but then
Hmm.
how long does it become,
An ornament.
yeah, a fucking coat rack?
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, I got a garden unit, and I like a
Yeah,
not like a
yeah.
shed, but like an officey workshop kind of building.
Hmm.
So I think I might put it in there eventually. Might like try and eventually build it into a bit of a my own gym, so not paying for a membership.
Yeah, get some weights and stuff up there, like.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah. It's been a while, but do you want to do a list like?
Go for it. Well, actually, one of my things that was on my list for last time
All right, yeah.
was something we just naturally talked about, which was the how it's made machines.
Ah, right.
I always find the machines that make things more fascinating than the things that they're making.
Yeah. They should do how it's
Like you
made
said,
the
like
machines like.
yeah, how the machines are made for how it's made.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Right.
go on. Give us a list.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A number between 1 and 9.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Top 5 numbers from 1 to 5. So,
What? Is that the question?
no, this is the list. Top
Oh,
5
I thought you
numbers from 1 to 5. So coming in
thought
at
you were
number
asking me
1.
what my. Sorry, I thought you were asking me what my favorite numbers were from 1 to 5.
Well, to be fair, these are mine. These are mine. That's what I'm trying to say. So
Oh,
I'll repeat it again. Top 5 numbers from 1 to 5. So coming in at number 1, number 2. Coming in at number 2, number 4. Coming in at number 3, number 1. I'm pretty
yeah.
Jesus, fuck. Coming in at number 4, number 5, and coming in at last place at number 5, number 3. Do you agree on that? Or?
Can I get them back? Can you run the numbers again?
So top numbers. Number 1 is 2.
Actually, don't say number 1. Just go through the list. So,
Okay, so starting from best to worst.
yeah.
2, 4, 1, 5, and 3.
Do you know what? That actually makes sense.
I think they're the best out of 1 to 5, aren't they?
That actually really makes sense.
I've I've done this list to a couple of people just as a test, and people have swapped number 1 with 3 and put number 1 last as best and worst numbers. But I put it as in the middle ground. Number 3 is number 1.
Did you say number 5 was number 4?
Yeah,
So fourth place is number 5.
yeah, and last place
Yeah.
coming in at 5th place is 3.
Yeah, do you know why I hate the number 3? And that's because it's video game related. It's because fucking online games these days are like, yeah, your fire team is of 3. You're like, well, I got fucking 3 other friends. One fucker's gonna
Yeah,
not be in here.
yeah, I know what you mean.
That's why
That's
like
annoying.
Helldivers was fucking great. It's like 4 people. But
Yeah,
then like, there was I can't remember what it was, but there was a game and it was like, oh yeah, I'd love to play. That looks really good. And it's like, oh yeah, it's only um 3 players. It's like
yeah,
fuck. Who the fuck has got just 2 friends?
I
Like
know,
if it's a
that
four, if
makes
it's a
sense.
four, yeah. But the thing is, if it's a 4-player game, you can still play with 3 people.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like if you had a
they should make it like
squad,
5 max, and then you can just go
yeah,
down from that.
five max. 5 would be perfect. But then you got like, um, yeah, like 2. Yeah, if it's a 5-player game, you can do all of them. It's fucking shit. 3-player games. Fuck off.
Right, should I stick one more in just because we can round it out?
Yeah, go
Right,
for it.
this is top 5 Tom Hanks movies about being stranded on an island with a volleyball. So coming in at number 1's Castaway, isn't it?
Yep.
And then that's about it then. That's about it after that. All right, see you later, Joe. Bye, mates.
Bye.